We have on the line Richard Hurd, captain of King Friday. Rich, how are you?
I'm great. How you doing, Carl?
Hey, good. You're our 8th and final captain. Save the best for last, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, drink that in. Last season, you famously stated only rookies can play for King Friday. Now completely made over roster with seasoned vets. Do you think the fun-loving, happy-to-be-there King Friday of last year is gone? Or do you think your new guys will bring the same attitude to the field this year?
I'd like to hope that they will. I think it's not possible for it to be the same as last year, but I hope that it could be somewhat the same as far as the fun factor.
You know, as a member of King Friday, we had a lot of fun at the last satellite tournament. Before every game, we gave each other these big, giant man hugs. So I think the King Friday attitude of last year is going to stick with this year's team. But that's just me. But this interview is about you. Rich, in the 2 satellite tournaments, King Friday went 3-3-1. Do you believe that 500 record we showed is a microcosm of what the season will be? Or do you think King Friday could even do better than going 500?
I think it's really hard for me to say. I mean, a lot of the guys that are on the team now I know of, but I don't know them personally. But I think definitely 500 would be something that I'm aiming for. I think above would be great and definitely possible.
Right on. Okay. As you know, pitching wins games. And last year you had guys who could throw strikes, but you really didn't have a true standout ace. Do you feel Adam Cosby is that ace who can carry your team?
I believe so. I think, I played against him last year. I didn't know too much of him from other games, but from the games he pitched against us last year, I think he's a real good pitcher.
The Field of Make-Believe hosted the first satellite tournament. It got some praise, maybe some complaints too, because of the short home run distances. But are you happy with having such a hitters-friendly field?
I am, personally. I mean, I need all the help I can get. With the new bats and the distance changed from the mound, it is a little bit easy, definitely.
And do you think that giant tree in right field is going to end up just being annoying?
I think it could be, because it already was a little bit, and the leaves aren't even on it yet. But I don't think it'll be a big deal either way.
Cool. Hey, last year King Friday was put on the national map, getting Team Nickname of the Year Wiffle, as well as taking second in the Dangerfield Tournament. Now, Rich, would you ultimately like to gain national attention for winning? Or are you just happy kind of with the recognition you got?
Well, I'm happy for what we got, definitely. I mean, winning would be better, but any publicity is better than none.
Cool. Hey, and last season you did something, you kind of had a fire sale. Only the Squirrels bid on that, getting Marcos. This year, if King Friday is out of contention again, is that something you might do as well this year?
I believe so, definitely. I mean, we've had some last-minute changes as far as some guys that were going to play that aren't going to play now, and they've been replaced. And I'd like to think that at the end of the year, for next season, that some of the guys from last year will be wanting to play next year and be able to take it back to that team.
All right, and finishing off, a couple last questions. Who leads King Friday in home runs this season?
I'd say probably, I don't know the stats of the hitters. Maybe you, Carl.
There you go. Boom. We guys win one game against the Wicked Aces and El Diablos.
I think so. I already, on my weekly picks things, I picked a split with the Diablo, so I think
how many diving catches does Nick make in the sand volleyball court?
I'd probably say over 10.
All right, hey, And we've never asked this before, and this is the last question. How did this love affair of King Friday start with you?
It's just mostly inside thing with my friends, me and my friends. But we used to, I don't know how many people ever watched it, but Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood and King Friday. And King Friday, if you ever watch the show, he's kind of a jerk to everybody, and just caught on with us, and we would try to talk in King Friday's voice, and just cut on each other in the King Friday voice, and kind of just stuck. We've been doing it for forever now.
All right, Rich. Thank you for your time. I'll be there week 1 in Southgate, El Diablos. Let's shock the world. All right?
Definitely.
All right, later, bud.
Later.